Mobile Legends craze has swept the Philippines by storm. But out of this nation of gamers, a courageous few have dared to rise above the rest. Enter the first ever Mobile Legends professional scene, where gamers become pros and the daring becomes legendary. This is the story of MPL. The first season of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Philippines was the true start of the Mobile Legends competitive scene in the country. With the help of MET Events, the most established esports events organizer in the Philippines, the MPL scored the country to find teams willing to compete for the unprecedented prize pool of over 2.5 million pesos. Digital Devils, OBS Gaming, and Aether Main headlined the inaugural MPL-PH season. Top players such as Rigo, Yaku, Zapi, Bakbet, and Jeff Cutie Forever also made a showing in the tournament. Popular community figure Akosidogi also made an appearance, not just as a shoutcaster and a pro scene pundit, but also through the team he helped groom himself. It would be Aether Main that would ultimately claim the grand prize on July 1 at the grand finals at the SM Mall of Asia Music Hall after a dominant 3-0 sweep over Digital Devils Pro Gaming. The team not only took home more than 1.6 million pesos, but also the title of the first ever MPL National Champions. The explosive grand finals was the mark of something new, a new esports scene. The second season of the MPL started with the news that Bren Esports, the current kings of mobile esports, had acquired Aether Main's roster. This newly branded super team would then go on to become the champions of Mobile Legends Southeast Asia Cup, the MSC, in 2018. Signal, the television channel, acquired the Digital Devils Pro Gaming roster. Filipino Dota 2 powerhouse Execration took under their banner OBS Gaming's roster. Even Aether, with their players sold to Bren Esports, attempted to rebuild their roster. The second season of the MPL would find Signal Ultra dethroning Bren Esports, creating the first true rivalry of the league. Season 3 of the MPL launches with a fresh new theme for the summer. The professional players in the league would heat things up in their organizations. Execration's Jeff Cutie Forever left his longtime teammate Zapio to join Archangel. As for the actual grand finals, Bren Esports, battered but somehow alive from the lower brackets, would meet Archangel in the grand finals.
So para sa mga sumusuporta sa Archangel dyan, mag-ingay!
At para naman sa sumusuporta sa Bren, mag-ingay!
Will this be the final divide?
Oh my Rigo ang natira dito kumakagat.
There we go!
Siya, si Kapitan ang natira.
A new champion arose. Archangel are the new MPL champions.
Ang bagong kampiyon ng MPL!
After 3 exciting seasons of the MPL, the league has seen no repeat winner, no obvious underdogs, and even the dominant teams have had their share of defeat. This is the sign of a league that is very much still in the throes of determining who amongst competitors is truly greatest. With the 4th season of the MPL upon us, who knows who will rise from the rest this time and claim the crown? Regardless of what happens, one thing is certain, that the Mobile Legends scene in the Philippines is alive. And there's no no better time than now to start watching.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Coronavirus, laging handang maglingkod.
Yes, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen at inaanyahan ko ngayon Mobile Legends Season 4, MPL Season 4 week number 4 and yes, it's already been a month long of a very exciting and vicious laban on Mobile Legends. At ano pa nga ba kung inyong natunghayan ang laban in between EVOS, PH and Archangel kahapon, and especially the second game with a comeback win from Jay from Archangel. All I can say is it's a very grand final worthy. Pero ngayong araw na ito, inyong matutunghayan the top 2 teams of our regular season, Onyx PH versus Sunspark. Sino nga kaya ang magwawagi? And that's gonna be on our final series of the day. But for now, for the first series, inyong matutunghayan ang laban in between Onyx and Signal Ultra. Sino nga kaya ang makakawin or makakakuha ng panalo dito? Both of these teams really need to win this one. Pero bago ang lahat, ibabato ko muna kayo ngayon sa ating panel host. Wolf, take it away.
Thank you so much, Rob. That has been, sabi na natin ang mangyayari today. I'll be your panel host for this first series. My name is Wolf. Kasama ko ngayon, syempre, kung isang professor at isang guidance counselor. Kidding aside, Yasu, Prof. B, napanood nyo yung mga laban kahapon. I think nakapag-cast din kayo nun.
Yes.
Anything you really wanna tell us? Parang konting storya lang sa mga nangyari kahapon. How about you, Yasu?
Well, Signal Ultra kahapon against Onyx, yung katapat nila is honestly, parang ang hina nung link. Kumbaga kami from the side of Signal Ultra, na natalo sila against Onyx Esports ng 2-0.
Yeah.
2-0 straight. Ang prediction ko doon kahapon, that's 2-1. But apparently, 2-0 straight ang nangyari sa side.
Well, we do know that Onyx Esports, they are on a different level talaga. Literally speaking, sila yung nasa top. Fortunately for us today, mapapanood natin sila mamaya. How about you, Prof? Ano ba yung mga highlight moments mula kahapon?
Yung sa Game Farm versus Execution, na medyo nahirapan si Zapdo with regards sa laning phase. Pero pinakita kasi ng Execution doon is the objective versus the kill. Ang nangyari is yung ginagawa nung Game Farm is several times sila nagtatry na pick off nila yung hero. Pero right after nun, hindi nila dinidiretso sa tower. And sa later on, sa late game, doon pa sila natalo. Ang score pa nga ni Zapdo nun, that's like 2 kills, 8 deaths. So ganun siya kahirap, pero still, Execution nanalo, coming from my objective kill.
Well, that's interesting. Objective first before the kills. And I think na yung mga top teams din talaga natin. Kaya naman sila yung nasa top because sometimes they prioritize objectives over kills. I think that's so super evident din sa Onyx kung bakit sila nagta-top. We will talk more about Onyx. We will talk more about the other teams overall para sa lahat ng mga nangyayari mamaya. Pero ngayon kasi ang kailangan natin focus is our first match. Before that, gusto ko lang invite yung mga viewers natin na i-share yung stream, manood tayo sabay-sabay. Dahil meron tayong mga milestone na pwedeng maabot. For example, if we reach 15,000 viewers, napakaraming codes natin. So 15K, 30K, and 45K viewers, guys. Do share the stream para sabay-sabay tayo manood. Now, let's talk about the group ranking for the regular season. Week number 4 na tayo, guys. So, tama si Rob, isang buwan na. Guys, Onyx PH, 6 win streak. Hindi pa sila natatalo. But, now, you can see, dun sa lower part, this is gonna be interesting. Signal Ultra and Onyx off of their losses. Signal Ultra back-to-back na pagkatalo before this. And you have Onyx as well, 4 losses. Nakakatakot na sabihin, or it's actually weird for me to say that Signal, isang championship team, ay nasa baba. What are your thoughts about their performance? Ikaw, Yasu.
Ako para sa Signal dito, nakukulangan ako dun sa draft nila. When it comes to their draft, oo, minsan nakakasagot sila sa draft nila na nalalamangan nila in terms of the draft, na-eliminate nila yung mga binibigay na lockdown potential ng kalaban. Pero what I feel is hindi nila nakikip yung momentum. Kumbaga, on the draft phase and dun sa gameplay nila, there are games na napakalakas ng Signal and almost to the point na parang one-sided yung game. But pagdating na sumunod na series, naiisahan sila ng kalaban dito. Just like yung laban nila nung EVOS nung second game.
Exactly. Parang okay na sana, pero bakit parang natatalo pa sila sa mga laban na supposedly nasa kanila na dapat?
Yeah.
If you look at the draft, if you look at the early game. Yeah, I agree with you. How about about you, Prof B? My thoughts on Signal Ultra so far?
With regards sa Signal Ultra, yung sinabi ni Yasu, is medyo hindi sila ganun kalinis mag-close ng game. And nakausap ko isa sa mga players, of course, with regards yung kanilang patience na noon, meron sila. Ngayon medyo nawawala na. And lalo pa dito is nagkakaroon sila ng pressure, of course. Aside sa hindi sila ganun nakakapag-adjust from the recent games, yung communication nila, medyo malabo as of now.
So it's a matter of communication. That is something na hindi pa natin nakikita on screen kasi outside of the game yan. Whenever we look at the screens, ang nakikita lang natin is the execution of the teams. Pero outside of that, hindi natin napapansin. So I guess maybe may mga communication problems nga sila. Now, they will be facing up against ONH later. But before that, let's actually talk about the 8 placers. Ito rin para sa akin surprise din. This is the biggest surprise, to be honest. Yung defending champions natin, mga chong, nasa 8th place. Medyo tagilid ako. Hindi pala medyo. Talagang tagilid ako for losing streak. What is the problem sa Archangel? Ikaw, Yasu, they've been losing to teams that they shouldn't be losing to, pero hindi niya na sila. What are your thoughts on Archangel?
Ako, I'm not really a pro on this, pero what I see is what I say nga naman kasi talaga for Archangel, parang masyado nilang kinikip, kumbaga parang masyado nilang pinupush yung double mage line-up, but yet, yun yung draft na hindi nila ma-pull off, yet they keep coming back doon sa draft na yun. And then yung nag-try silang mag-change, like pumili sila ng health card dito, it worked out for them. Yun nga lang may talong factor pa rin talaga dun yung Archangel na from time to time nag-overextend sila, and yung aggressiveness, given na rin yan sa Archangel. Ngayon sa meta ngayon, mga aggressive, like totally, parang kapag aggressive ka in the early game, may lamang ka. Pero hindi nila nakikita yung momentum ng aggressive na yun. Once na sinagot din sila ng aggressiveness nung kalaban nila, hindi sila nakakapagsabayan, kumbaga, para sa side ng Archangel. And I think yung biggest factor is masyado nilang pinupush yung double mage line-up na hindi nila nagagawa or nagagampanan yung job mismo ng double mage line-up.
Well, that is scary kasi we know Archangel back then, whatever they draft na they work it out. Kasi comfort nga nila yun. But I guess that for Season 3, nag-work yun. For Season 4, that might not work. So they need some adjustments in there. How about you, Prof? Any other last thoughts about Archangel kung bakit sila nandito sa may bottom ng ating seed?
Actually, almost same kami ni Yasu dito with regards yung pinipilit nila yung ganong setup para sa gameplay nila, which is hindi nag-work out. Ang gusto ko lang is, feeling ko kasi yun yung parang gusto nilang mag-work para talunin yung nauuso ngayong meta. They're trying to create their own baka ito yung pang-counter dito. Hindi lang natin makuha kung paano natin execute na maayos. And if ever mag-work, masishake lalo yung meta while nasa kita tayo ng season.
Well, let's see if that will be the case. Unfortunately, technically speaking kasi wala na tayo sa gitna. Medyo papunta na nga tayo sa dulo.
Yeah, 4th week na pala.
Nasa 4th week na nga tayo out of the 6 weeks that we have. And maybe at a certain point, Archangel and Signal Ultra, pare sila, they need to wake up. Magkaroon sila ng bagong something new, something meta. Maybe they can adapt to the meta that we have kasi sobrang bago na yung meta comparably before, or maybe they bring out something new. Well, that has been our report for our standings. Still, ang mga top dogs natin ngayon sa ating standings is MPL-PH. You have Sand Sparks as well, Execration sitting comfortably dyan, as well as Bren Esports, SGD, then Geekfam, and then EVOS. So, now, enough of the other matchups dito. Pag-usapan na natin ngayon yung dalawang teams na maglalaban. Looking at Signal Ultra first, champions of Season 2, third placers of Season 3, now Season 4, struggling to get to the points. Yako, Q, D, Bisanya, Tets, and Eson. Guys, etong team na to, hindi natin expect na nasa baba sila. But at least we can see them trying to bring something new. I wanna make a very important na point dito. Nilagay nila si Eson bilang core player nila few weeks ago. And I think that they still are playing with Eson. Do you think that this change para sa Signal Ultra can bring something new? Yasu, what do you think of this?
Well, hindi siya specifically on single player. I guess kailangan nila magbago dito is sa mismong team nila. Actually, medyo napapaisip ako kasi last time I saw them play from the previous tournament before ng MPL, before ng regular season ng MPL Season 4, napaka solid ng galawan nila. And we could say actually, na top seed sila doon sa tournament na yon. And then I'm surprised na pagdating ngayong MPL Season 4, na asa na yung Signal Ultra na sinabi natin na ang bilis nila naka-adapt sa bagong meta ngayon with yung nilabas, yung wooden mask, yung mga roaming items. But now, parang bumabalik sila sa nakaraan na lineup nila na I think, oo, comfort pick nila, pero with the meta right now, hindi na ganun kumbaga hindi na nag-work eh. Kasi nga, may pang-counter na din yung mga bagong new kids natin, kumbaga, new kids in the block sa mga ganung meta. Kasi nakita na nila yan, napag-aralan na nila yan, and they know how to counter that draft or lineup na nga.
So to kind of sum it up, hindi sila nagbago ng kanilang strategy, nagbago lang ng player na naglalaro ng same heroes na yon. And you think
Almost
that's
the same.
almost the same.
Yun nga, I think kailangan ng dito din ng Signal Ultra is mag-adapt sa bagong mga meta ngayon. Kasi actually yung meta ngayon more on the sustain
More
and
sustain, yeah.
discipline.
Yeah.
That's one thing as well.
Nag-agree ka dito, Prof B. Anything you want to say about yung Signal Ultra in their matchup against Onage? Yeah.
Yung with regards nga sa Signal Ultra, hindi nga sila nakakapag-adapt. Yun nga, nabanggit nga pa nga ni Midnight na medyo matigas nga daw talaga ang ulo ng Signal Ultra with regards sa kanilang drafting. Pero still, we cannot deny Signal Ultra coming from other league is from a strong point sila doon. Ang problema is nabubuhay sila nga sa nakaraan. Na dinadala nila dito, napag-usapan natin last time is ang pabilisan nga is paano ka mag-a-adapt. Go out your comfort zone. Kasi kung still same pick, same result yan. Di ba? Why not try other picks? Malay mo naman is mag-workout. Hindi lang nila talaga nasusubukan pa.
Well, at least we still have the remaining weeks, the remaining games, specifically later, to see kung merong ang pagbabago pa rin sa Signal Ultra. Are they still gonna make it to the playoffs? That's a big question already. But now, pag-usapan natin, ang kanilang mga kalaban, it's gonna be Onage, Lord, CKTB, Lembot, Bimo, Nixu, and Inyel. This team, napakalaki na promise specifically from their past season performance. But Onage, unfortunately, hindi sila nakakuha ng magandang mga games dito so far. Guys, standing at 0-4 ngayon ang Onage. How should they approach this game? Hindi nakakatawa dito eh. Huwag na natin masyadong pag-usapan kung ano yung mga nuances, kung ano sila as a team. Ang gusto kong tanungin sa inyo ngayon is, kung nasa 10th place ka, paano mo i-approach day-to-day ang MPL? How about you, Yasu?
Fourth week na tayo ng MPL, Season 4 right now. And same with Signal Ultra, kailangan din nilang mag-adapt. Ganon din yung nakikita ko sa Onage actually. Parang they are stuck in the past. Though, pinapasok naman, ina-apply nila yung new meta. But I guess hindi pa pasok sa chemistry nila. Parang everything changes no, I guess medyo nabukod sila dito sa Archangel. Kasi dati talaga, di ba, napakagaling ng Onage. And sila talaga din yung one-off naging lason last season. But Onage right now, ang daming taong nagtataka bakit naging ganito yung Onage right now. Ang nakikita ko kasi talaga is more on kailangan talaga nila mag-adapt sa newest meta. Newest trend, kumbaga, lineup ng mga heroes. And even though i-apply nila, I guess needs more practice.
Needs more practice, okay.
Needs more chemistry talaga on that type of lineup.
Okay, so you're saying that we are seeing them na parang meron pa rin silang ina-apply na something yung sa meta, but it's just that kulang pa, hindi pa masyadong luto yung kanilang pagkain.
Kumbaga sa puzzle, hindi pa masyadong buo.
That's it. Well, perfectly said, Miss Yasu. How about you, Prof B?
With regards sa Onage, yung sinasabi natin kung paano nila itinake nasa 10th place sila, di ba? It is more on mindset natin is one game at a time.
One game at a
Kasi
time.
pagka tinignan mo yung natitira mong game, naku, eto pa si ganito mga kalaban ko, mape-pressure ka eh. Let's take it one game at a time. And of course, you guys are playing sa MPL, nasa top league tayo. If you wanna be a champion, play like a champion. Ganun dapat ang mindset natin eh. Paano tayo aangat? Still, yung mindset lang natin yan. Ilaban lang natin one step at a time lang talaga.
One step at a time. I think we have the tail of the tape ngayon. Ang kailangan nating tignan, it's gonna be Bimo and Debs. Let's just say these players, they are the playmakers ng team. Ibig sabihin sila yung nag-create. Sa kanila nagre-revolve kung saan magkakaroon ng gap. We know Debs bilang that guy na tinatawag ni Imagine na tunay na gangsta. O isang gangsta itong si Debs. Ngayon naman si Bimo rin isa sa malupit din na playmaker para sa Onage. Pero in this specific matchup, Signal versus Onage, Ang tanong ko is, ang titignan ba natin dito is kung paano sila mag-farm or kung paano sila mag-create ng place? I wanna ask you, Yasu.
Ako, feeling ko ang titignan ko dito is kung paano sila mag-create ng place.
Creating the place.
Ako, for me, nakapugto ako kay Bimo nung kalaban nila yung Sunspark.
Yeah.
And I could really tell na napakaganda nung Chani, kumbaga, neto ni Bimo. And then piling-pili din talaga yung kanyang mga target. Kasi ang kinukuha niya mga target dito is yung mga important keys against Sunsparks. And binilang ko din yung mga Bimo escapes. Ang dami niyang escapes nung nakaraang kalaban niya yung Sunspark. Especially, inipit siya ni Akai. And then Hellcurt was there as well. All we know, kapag ka nakapag-charge niya si Hellcurt yung kanyang normal attack, andun na agad yung kanyang mga uko. But buhay pa rin si Bimo at that point. May kasama pang pag-emote, diba? Sabay Mamba out.
So, pwede natin, yung mga incredible plays nga from Bimo, the great escapes. How about you, Kuya Prof B? Ano yung tignan dito?
So, siguro doon ako sa more on rotation.
Rotations, wow,
Yes,
interesting.
rotations. Both teams nag-i-struggle sila. Pero kung sino unang makakapagkuha ng magandang rotation, everything will follow. The momentum para sa isang pressure kung sa mang side. Doon gagana lahat eh. Right? Pag maunahan mo ng isang magandang rotation, everything will follow na. Sunod-sunod na yon. And most likely, pinakauli dyan, both teams kasi nahihirapan to close specific games.
Yeah.
So, doon na magkakatalo
Closing
sa
the
dulo.
games.
Closing the games.
Yeah.
Kung sino mas malinis magsarado ng laro.
Interestingly, dahil pares nga teams, I think they both struggle with closing their games. Basing lang sa MPL Season 4 so far. Ngayon, very quickly, I wanna ask you, predictions. The hardest question para sa mga panelists natin. Yasu, let's start with you. Sino sa tingin mo mananalo at ano ang score?
Mahirap magsalita. Pero I guess I'll go with Signal Ultra here.
Signal Ultra?
It's going to be 2-1.
2-1 Signal Ultra para kay Yasu. How about you, Prof B?
I'll go for Signal Ultra 2-1.
Signal Ultra 2-1 din para kay Prof B. Still very close para sa ating pareha sa mga panelists dito. Maraming salamat, Yasu and Prof B. But now, the game itself. Dito natin makikita kung tama ba mga predictions na ating mga panelists. But now, we're gonna pass it on to Rob and Butters. Please, take it away.
And yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. And thank you so much Wolf, Yasu, and also Prof B. At kami ngayon na magiging shoutcaster nyo for the first series of our Week 4, Day number 2. Ako nga pala si Rob Luna. I'm with
Butters at kami, yung magiging shotcaster, katulad nga sinabi ni Rob. Pero, the thing about this battle is Signal Ultra versus Ownage. Napaka-importante nito for both teams. Just because at this stage of the regular season, hindi na sila pwede matalo ni isa. And I'm actually seeing Signal Ultra have their struggles then. I've heard that they have a new plan for Ownage. I think si Nixu hindi maglalaro para sa kanila. I still have to find out about that. But the thing about Ownage kasi and Signal Ultra is they're both momentum-based teams. Tama yung sinabi ni Prof. dito na kapag ka nakuha nila yung early game momentum, tumama yung rotations nila, and they find all the things na gusto nila sa mapa, they will win that game. Ang pinaka-problema lang naman talaga dito sa dalawang team na to, Rob, is they cannot find a way to close out yung mga laro.
Yeah, yun nga yung sabi nga ng panel natin. It's very hard for the both two teams na magsara ng game nila. Pero for the Ownage ngayon, actually, the difference ngayon from the previous weeks nila,
Yeah, I'm actually
and
interested.
also Nixu will be playing for the team. So sila ngayon yung kasama rito.
Okay.
Pero, mostly ang
That's
hinahanap,
different.
especially of our viewers, especially on Facebook, is that bakit nga ba hindi naglalaro ngayon si Yaku?
There are some, sabihin na lang natin, there were some deliberations about the team na medyo aggressive daw kasi yung nagiging playstyle pag si Yaku, and at the same time, he puts himself into danger a lot of times. So sabi nila, let's try muna na magbago kasi nga hindi tayo talaga makakuha ng panalo. And right now, just having that mentality on them, it puts a lot of pressure para din sa mga players na to. Kasi kung tatandaan nyo, si Yaku talaga yung pinaka naging captain na itong team na to from Season 1 to Season 3. And just making your captain sit down on a crucial moment like this.
Yeah, especially hindi na nga sila pwedeng matalo. Starting today on moving forward. So if I'm not mistaken, 6 weeks tayo on a regular season. They still have 2 weeks to prove their worth dito sa ating
Yes.
season 4. Pero yun nga, sabi nga natin, Yaku being sent out. Tapos sanay kasi tayo pag nakikita natin si Yaku, like the Leo board, they always have this comeback potential. So,
Yeah.
hindi naman natin tatawagin ng Signal Ultra, the comeback
Yeah.
is for nothing.
Yeah.
Ever since season 1 up to season 3. Pero itong season 4, they're actually struggling a little bit. Pero tingnan natin, medyo may konting slip-ups dun sa team nila. Pero what do you think? Sabi ng panel natin, 2-1 Signal Ultra would win. let's look at the part ng Onage. How will they be able to, paano nila babalik na rin kaya?
Just stop Desanya. Si Desanya dito yung yung kapag nakuha talaga ni Desanya yung game na gusto niya, he will just carry the team. Para siyang si Yuji, but at the same time, hindi siya kasing consistent. For the side of Onage, I feel na yung kanilang meta dito, I'm actually leaning towards Onage. Na parang sila yung makakuha na itong series na to. But at the same time, if you think about it, yung fighter utility meta kasi, yung talagang naging pahirap sa Signal Ultra.
Mostly ngayon ang 1-3-1 rotation nyo tayo.
Hindi sila nag-run masyado ng mga ganong setups. So, yung Onage, alam natin na ganun talaga yung pinaka-way nila na paglalaro eh. Nag-set up sila ng Terizla, nag-set up sila ng Show. Pareho lang nila Signal Ultra, but if you think about it, yung explosiveness kasi ng mga tanks dito yung kailangan natin tignan. If your tanks don't really live up dun sa pinaka, sabihin natin, potential nila, then that means the game will fall apart. And nakikita ko sa Onage na yung dalawang tank nila talaga gumagawa. Yeah. It's just that yung course natin dito medyo wonky. They're picking out fights na hindi naman para dapat talaga sa kanila. Pero kung mahanapan nila ng solusyon to ngayon against Signal Ultra, I'm actually leaning towards them more. Kaibigan ko yung Signal Ultra, but at the same time, your friend could be your greatest critic. And Signal Ultra, they need to show me something para sabihin natin mag-lean ako papunta sa kanila.
Yes, well, para sa akin, may part din sa akin, I wanna go for Onage. Kasi parang minsan nandun ka sa part na, if you're actually on the bottom part of the league, parang there's nothing to lose.
You have nothing to lose. Tama yun.
Hindi ka na kinakabahan. Parang let's just play, let's just have fun. And who knows, malay mo, dito pa tayo mag-work. Kasi alam naman, I think there are a few members from Onage na ngayon lang nakapaglaro talaga on the MPL. Like Nixu, like si Ginyel, yan. Ngayon lang sila nakapaglaro for the MPL. And sabihin na natin, there's like a jitters possibly. Baka may mga jitters pag simula the first 3 weeks ka nila. So malay mo, coming into the 4th week, they would show a little bit of consistency. Sabi nga natin, medyo wonky nga, medyo hindi nila mapakita ng maigi yung capability nila. Kasi I've been watching, actually, to be honest, Nixu, napapanood ko siya literally maglaro sa mismong game talaga niya. And he's actually doing good thing. I mean, star-wise, RG, pero sabi nila, rank game somehow doesn't really matter dito sa MPL.
Sometimes kasi nagmamatter naman siya. I feel na you couldn't really say na hindi nagmamatter yung rank games kasi yung 2-ban, 3-ban setup natin, yes, that's one way to put it na parang kapag ka nag-rank game ako, 2 bans lang naman niya. But at the same time, if you're trying to practice yung mga meta heroes, your best chance to go for those heroes sa RG.
Yes.
Kasi kung dalawa lang yung nababan per team, that means you have a total of 4. And dun sa first few picks, you have a lot of things open. So if you want to strategize, RG is the best place to actually find
testing
parang
ground.
synergy. And if you can get it, sabihin natin, if you can get it sa isang scrim, that's the time na sabihin natin, pinapatunayan mo na yung strategy na yon tama. Kung hindi kumana sa scrim, baka hindi gagana sa pro play. Ganun na naman yung pinaka-idea din eh. But at the same time, Rob, ang sweet nyo ni Prof B. Ang sweet nyo ni Prof B. Kung nakita nyo si Prof B na nandito siya, at actually pwede kayo pumunta dito, Riverside Studios, kung nakita nyo si Prof B dito, mga kaibigan, sabi niya kay Rob,
hindi kasi pala nakatakip sa akin yung mismong mouthpiece ko. Yeah, shoutouts to Prof D with B nga nandito kasama natin. But yeah, yun na nga. Medyo nag-enjoy ngayon yung aking kaibigan dyan natin. Papahinga. Pero yun na nga dito, both of the teams dito, they really need to win. They have to win talaga.
They really have to win. Like, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
A 2-1 would be good. But at the same time, kung titignan mo, men, parang kapag katuwan ngayon, hindi na yun yung goal mo eh. If you want to win decisively, talagang kunin mo yung panalong yun. I-claim mo yun ng 2-0 na yun.
In between dito kung titignan natin, kung mag-start tayo dito sa dalawang team na to, let for example, one of them, there's still a possibility for them to win the championship dito. From the bottom up to makapasok ka muna ng playoffs, that's the first thing. Then from the playoffs, sabihin natin if you're gonna be playing for the lower bracket and eventually
Yeah.
maging champion ka. Sobrang ganda ng storya.
But yun nga at the same time, hindi pa nagagawa yun.
At hindi pa nagagawa.
Usually yung champions natin, let me just give you a brief history. Dalawa sa champions natin sa MPL nanggaling sa upper bracket, which is Archangel and Bren. And at the same time, yung Signal Ultra, nalaglag sila sa lower bracket ng Bren nung season 2, pero nandun na sila sa semifinal, sa finals na sila mismo. So ibig sabihin, sa semifinals, finals, not really sure. Pero kung iisipin mo, parang dumarating ka na lang sa point na, kung meron tayong Cinderella story na kaya nilang tumakbo doon sa pinaka-lower bracket at doon sa grand finals at ipanalo yun, ano yung hype? Ano yung hype na may dadala nun, Rob?
Exactly. Para sa akin, if you could be able to do that, that's gonna be the first one. Sabi nga natin, MPL Season 4 has a lot to offer. May mga bagay tayo. Sabi nga natin, di ba, nung umpisa pa lang nito, wala tayong pwedeng maliitin na team dito. Regardless of their position here on the regular season, everyone has the chance or everyone is capable of winning MPL Season 4.
Okay.
Pero bago ang lahat yan, nandito na tayo ngayon, onto the drafting phase. Ownage, they'll be banning Carry and as well with Selena. Well, para sa akin, itong both of these are two of the most consistent hero ng Signal Ultra. Meanwhile naman, sabi mo nga, Ownage, yung mga tangke nila dito. Ito yung parang nagbibigay ng buhay on Ownage. Hindi nga man lang sila nananalo on a series, pero yung mga wins nila on those series, it's all the tank na bumubuhat talaga.
Okay, Signal Ultra dito, it's actually surprising to me na hindi sila kumuha agad dito ng rock. Well, right now, sabi nila, sige, kuha tayo ng fighter utility kasi doon nila tayo nadali. Doon sa mga first few weeks natin. Kinuha nila yung Terizla. We don't really know kung magiging offlane to right now just because it's a versatile pick. You can't really say kung saan mailalagay ang Terizla at kaya siya brilliant na hero kasi nandun siya sa lines na yun.
Yeah, totoo yan. Pero dito, medyo di na na-open masyado yung Kimi and Signal Ultra has it and as well with, para sa akin, whenever I see a Harit on Signal Ultra, that's gonna be one of the heroes of this area. Pero ganda ng ngiti ni Cap.
The biggest shoutouts kay Ako and kay Absisa, pati kay Wolf na nasa tabi nila.
Yeah.
And
Look at the smile.
Ay,
Yeah.
ay, agay.
Oh,
Agay.
the face.
Naku po.
Look at the smile.
And ano sa likod, yung idol natin?
Exactly. Kunwari hindi na tayo nakikita.
Kaya hindi natin nakikita. But still, let's head back to the draft. Kuya, paano na? Nadidistract kami. Hindi joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Pero yan na, sabihin natin dito, Ownage dito, X-Board Butters. What do you think about the X-Board? Ito, isa sa parang naging pseudo pick siya mostly ng mga teams natin dito on MPL Season 4. Oh, yung ano natin, undefeated teams
the
natin.
undefeated teams.
And syempre, may pananay tatay pa si Oh My V.
Oh my V. One of the best supports right now in MPL. Pero, Sams, kinuha din ng Signal Ultra. They do have the tankiness na front line na kailangan nila for a Kimi strategy. I'm liking yung composition nila ngayon, yung apat na pinili nila. But at the same time, Ownage dito, Exborg, Kufra, Rafaela, Lunox, and the Dairoth.
At nilak nila dito yung Diamond.
They have enough movement speed para pasukin dito yung Kimi.
Yes.
At mahuli siya.
Exactly. Ang catch lang dito with Ownage setup dito, wala silang enough crowd control dito aside from the Kufra. So after the Tyrant's revenge, if I'm not mistaken, pagtalo niya dito, if that misses, they don't have a chance na pahuli pa yung Kimi right after that. Kasi most likely the Kimi would slide or depend if ever na meron siya ritong sprint. Pero dito, Signal would be picking the Estes. And actually yan yung isa tinitignan ko. Meron sila ritong Terizla. They still have those. Sustainability wise from Signal Ultra, wala akong masasabi. Tingin mo ba, Butters, Ownage does have the potential na ma-burst dito right before yung ma-heal sila dito?
Yes, they do have that capability. At the same time, they do have yung pang-execute, the execution factor na nanggagaling kay Dairoth. The only thing na nakikita ko din sa draft na to is Ownage didn't actually win the draft. Pero I feel that they have the better draft. Kasi kung isipin mo, when you pick the Estes, at times, gusto mo kasi na may Esmeralda ka nakatabi. Because Esmeralda gives out damage na tuloy-tuloy. But at the same time, if you think about it, after ng mga ultimates na ito, sabihin natin after ng ultimate kay Sams, yung Terizla, parang nangyayari lang dito, you're lacking the damage. And as long as mahuli nila dito yung Harith and yung Kimi, it's more on the idea na parang, saan magagaling yung damage natin? At the same time, parang Rob, I don't really lean towards, sabihin natin, the Kufra catching the Kimi. It's more on the Kufra controlling the Harith. Kasi kapag tumalong ka ng Tyrant's Revenge to the bouncing ball, dun sa loob ng Zaman course, that means you're actually negating all the chrono dash at hinuhold mo yung Harith dun sa place niya. And yun na naman yung pinakailangan ng team ng Ownage dito para mapasabog yung isang Harith. They just have to hold them in place.
Yes, definitely. But regardless of what we said about that, the Kufra really needs to be tanky enough para nga ma-hold niya dito. Especially with the yung mga normal attacks coming from the Kimi and as well the damage from the Harith. Pero sabi nga natin, we will see what we can see dito. We'll see what you get. Makita natin dito kung paano i-execute both of the teams. Para sa akin, who would you pick on just on the lineup setup?
I would have to pick Onage's draft dito. Kasi yun nga yung pinaka-problema. If you lose sabihin natin dito si Kimi, where is the damage gonna come from? Yun yung pinaka-idea dito. Yun yung pinaka-kailangan lutasin ng Signal Ultra. And if Signal Ultra naman dito, kahit nakalina ko towards Ownage, if they get a good early game, ibig sabihin nun, kaya nila i-snowball yung hanggang pinakadulo. Katulad nga sinabi ko sa'yo, Desanya is one of the players na para siyang si Yuji. Not as consistent, pero still, he can carry the games as well.
Yes, definitely. And isa pa dito na gusto ko makita is actually the Sutong pick from the Dairon. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, kung nakita na natin yung Dairon pick dito from EVOS, I'm not sure, kung ginamit na siya ni Duke, somewhere or in a different tournament yata. Pero I know someone already picked the Dairon.
Geek Fam.
Medyo hindi yata sila naging successful using that. Pero whenever I gonna be seeing a Dairon, ito yung isa sa pinakamalakas na offlane hero. To be honest, parang wala akong makita. Even export. Kaya niyang palagyan yung export. Pero ang catch nga lang dito kasi, in regards doon, pag the-crowd control ang isang Dairon, it's very hard for him to control. Especially, merong mga terrorista. We do have the penalty zone. Sunod-sunod yung crowd control coming from the Signal Ultra. The good thing about, meron siyang flicker. Pero what if he doesn't have the flicker during those fights?
Meron siyang Rafaela.
Exactly. Sabagay,
Meron siyang Rafaela. Yes, parang ganito kasi yun. Kaya hindi masyado pinipick si Dairon dito. Sa Indonesia kasi gamit na gamit masyado yung Rafaela. So, Dairon comes next. So, sabihin dito sa Philippines, it's more on they pick the Rafaela. So, they pick Dairon agad-agad. And yun yung nakikita nating idea dito na parang Ownage sinasabi lang nila, we're gonna take a strategy from Indonesia, bring it to us, and make it work. But let us go for the team rundown. Parang Rob, simula mo.
Exactly. Welcome to the land of Dawn, mga kaibigan. Ownage versus Signal Ultra dito. Si Bimo nagagamit ng Rafaela, Nixu on the export, Inial para sa ating Lunox. Lord naman gagamit ng Kufra and CKTD on the Dairon.
For the side of Signal Ultra, it's going to be D. On the thumbs, Eson ang gagamit ng Kimi. Tets ang maglalaro dito ng Teresda Desanya ang mag-Harith and Few magsusupport Estes.
Yes, definitely. Pero dito, medyo aggressive yung galaw dito ng Ownage and what? Para siya ay dito, pero papasok na yata kaagad. Nakita kaagad dito yung dalawang kupunan with magic ball dito. Si Tets medyo alanganin, pero mamamatay yata dito. Iniel will be the first to go down, pero hindi pa sila tapos. Tyrants Red, papasok sila dito. Pero yun na nga, Desanya, naghahanap pa rin naman talaga doon. Eson, masyadong makunat. Nixu, trying to get down Eson, pero mamamatay nga talaga. That's gonna be a two-man down on the side of Signal Ultra. 3-4-3 exchange dito. Butters, both of the team first minute of the game, bakbakan na kagad.
Rob, looking at that fight, yes, Ownage got a lot of those, sabihin natin, kills. Pero at the same time, eto si Desanya nabuhay eh.
Exactly.
Eh Desanya, sa kanya na funnel halos lahat na nangyaring XP doon, lahat ng gold, lahat ng assist na pwede niyang gawin. At hindi titigil din sila, Tets. Ang gagawin nila, bibigay talaga nila kay Desanya ng buong buo yung crab coin, halos lahat. Kung papansinin mo, si Tets dito at level 3 pa lang. So that means nakamask siya at level 1. Talagang finannel niya lahat dito kay Desanya.
Totoo yan. Na-funnel lahat. Though hindi nakakuha ng kill doon si Desanya with the just 2 assists. Pero sabi din, naka-mystery shop din siya rito with his emblem. Pero dito si Bimo medyo alanganin. Mukhang mamamatay nga yata. And Pew just sustaining Desanya. Pumapasok sila dito. Lord, alanganin. Tumakbo ka na dito. Tignan natin kung mabubuhay. And yun na nga. Butters, double kill para kay Desanya.
And Signal Ultra looking good. they got the momentum, they can snowball from this, pero Desanya still once more, Iniel dito. Zinone out nila. Alam nilang merong chance ditong maagaw ni Iniel yan. Zinone out nila and they just get away with the turtle. Uncontested.
Uncontested. I mean, objective-wise, yun na nga sabi natin, yun ang kinakatakutan natin na makita rito na mag-work talaga. If Desanya could be, sabi natin, he's not maybe consistent pero something to look forward talaga na katatakutan mo talaga, especially pag nag-snowball.
Okay, Nixo dito, gumagalo sa may pinakataas. Eson dito, just actually running away with the sprint. Pero Bimo dito, still with the stun. And that is going to be enough to take down dito si Eson. Eson, iniiwan nila. I don't really know the idea behind that. Pero mas pinaprioritize sila dito si Desanya in terms of pushing kaysa kay Eson.
Totoo yan, totoo yan. Pero malaman natin dito, no, in regards with the rotation dito on Signal Ultra, they're actually winning the map control over Onage.
Oo, tama ka doon, Rob. Map control is a very important thing, especially for the traps. Siyempre, importante rin naman siya. Alam naman natin yun, di ba? Pero para dito sa mga heroes nila, kailangan mo yung map control. Bakit? You have D on the thumbs. Sabihin natin, si Nixo dito, pwede siyang mag-cut ng waves. Si Tets, pwede din siya mag-cut ng waves. So, looking at the compositions dito, you can actually mess up yung kalaban, yung ginagawang rotation ng kalaban dahil lang nakakapag-rotate ka ng malaya sa may lanes.
Exactly. Ang maganda pa rito sa Signal Ultra is that yung hero composition nila dito, mabilis mag-wave clear. Especially with the execution strike coming from the Terisla and also yung syempre Desanya, medyo nakapag-farm na siya rito as early as 4 minutes into the game. Calamity Reaper is already up para kay Desanya.
Okay. So few dito, catching out Nixo dito, using the last insanity to get away.
And that's something you wouldn't want to see. Using your ultimate para lang makatakas. Pero look at here, Desanya and Tets, pinapalibutan na nila to. Parang ang ginagawa rito ng Signal Ultra, once na mabasag nila yung lane from the other side, dire-diretso sila.
Dire-diretso lang.
Objective-wise talaga, basag lang sila. They're really trying to control the whole map right now.
Pero the next turtle is up, Rob. And kumbaga, ang kailangan lang naman dito ng Onage is they just need to find a way na mahuli dito ng ni Lard with the Kufra yung mga tao dito sa side ng Signal Ultra. If they do that, yun yung pinakamalaking tulong sa kanila. And right now, this is the prime position para sa Onage na makabawi. Lard dito could go for the Tyrant's Revenge.
Sobrang tanky, that sustainability coming from Tets, pero sa may banda likod. Eson, tamang heal lang dito, tamang tira-tira lang dito from the Kimi. Mukhang mamamatay dito yung Onage. Dalawa ang patay pero pumapalag pala dito yung Lunox. Inyel being able to burst down two of the Signal Ultra pero papasok na dito yung Kimi. Dalawa yung papatayin, tatlo ang susunod pa dito pero look at that. Desanya just trying to get what it takes to have what objective lang muna tayo dito.
They just drop yung lead na nakuha nila dito. Not really saying na ganun kalaki yung lead for the side of Onage in the first place, but kung papasinin mo, yun nga talaga yung naging factor nabuhay si Desanya doon sa buong skirmish na yon. They went for Eson, kaso ang problema naman kasi kay Eson, kahit siya i-take down mo, wala naman siyang iisipin
Exactly.
Kasi sa totoo lang, naka-mage killer din kasi siya na emblem. So, yung effectivity niya, it doesn't really go down kasi ang pakay mo lang naman talaga sa Kimi is to take down the turrets into the early game. And you're really not stopping a Kimi from doing that dahil lang tinake down mo siya ng maaga.
Exactly. Pero gusto ko yung ginawa ni Desanya doon. He actually didn't try to pursue yung the remaining Onage team members. Talagang dinerecho na lang niya kaagad doon sa turtle. Pero dito, Tets, trying, minamama niya na dito yung Onage and the next target dito. Ito pang pinag-uusapan natin in regards with the Dairot. Medyo hindi nila na-maximize dito yung potential. Pero mamaya na nga yan, Zaman Force will build up. Penalty zone sa tatlo dito. Yung Onage na mangalib sila rito. Pinagdikit-dikit sa pader. Mega kill na dito si Desanya pero pumapalag pa rin naman. Tatlo yung mawawala rito on the Onage. Tamang takbo muna dito sa may bandang likuran. Nixu gumamit ng last insanity pero hindi ka na mabubuhay dito ngayon.
Onage really having problems sa lahat ng bagay na ginagawa nila. Signal Ultra doing a very good job of actually controlling the map. Hindi talaga nila binibigay yung positioning dito na ginagawa ni Desanya at ni sabihin natin ni Eson. Hindi talaga sila mahawakan. Yung damage output nila every team fight laging buong buo. Hindi ka makakita ng isang team fight na wala si Eson or wala si Desanya. Desanya dito, katulad nga sinabi natin, hindi ganun ka-consistent but at the same time, if you give him the early game, he's gonna carry you all throughout.
Exactly. And I'd also like to commend dito si Tets. No? The way he actually bullies o yung mga positioning dito ni Tets, well commendable. Talagang even with the penalty zone niya, talagang nahuhuli niya yung mga right targets dito. And like, ganun lang kasimple. The next, the third turtle, diretso na naman dito. Funneled lahat into Signal Ultra. They have the 6,000 gold lead on their belt right now. It's all about, sabi nga na, this both of teams, nahihirapang mag-close. Pero I don't think Signal Ultra, what do you think yung Butters dito? Winning condition for Onage?
Winning condition for Onage is to really just catch out Tisanya. Kasi parang ang nangyayari si Lord is using yung Tyrant's Revenge way before na malapag yung Summon Force. You have to attribute din kasi yon kay Tisanya. Kasi alam niya na kapag nilapag niya agad yon, nakakaroon agad ng target si Lord.
Yes.
So ang pinapagawa niya is, sige Lord, talon ka muna, tsaka ako lalayo yung Summon Force sa'yo. Kapag nalayo ko na yung Summon Force, dun tayo maglaro.
Yeah, totoo yan. Tapos eto pa, dire-diretso na rin dito. Last
Dire-diretso lang.
dito from Onage, basag na po Signal Ultra Warriors having a very commanding position dito sa first match ng series na to. And for me, Butters, parang they're just trying to wait down the Lord.
Yes.
Able to close this game up.
Yes, katulad nga sinabi natin, both of these teams really have problems into ending the game. Na kailangan nila yung Lord every single time. And right now, Signal Ultra, this is a breath of fresh air for them. Look at this. D is on the off lane. Few is on the support. Eson is a core. Kung ano man yung mga roles na iniwanan nila at kung ano man tong pumasok sa isip nila na nag-shuffle sila ng ganito, they are just doing super good right now.
Exactly.
At hindi sila hindi ito yung Signal Ultra na sabihin natin hindi ito yung Signal Ultra na nakita natin for the past few weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Na parang,
Few using the Estes. Parang medyo, seryoso ba to? Diba? Parang doon pa lang makikita mo na rito how versatile both of the teams dito. They're really trying to mix up things kung ano what works. And ito, isa to sa magandang simbolo na maganda yung ginagawa nilang pagpalit ng roles dito.
Oh, pero ito na nga, Rob, just looking at this, ayaw talaga nila, kinukulit nila dito at dito natatalo ang Signal Ultra at times. Pero right now, Lord dito, medyo mapatakbo siya. One more hit on Lord could actually take the kill. Pero ang pinaka-problema, hindi na nila abot. And if ever man na pumasok pa si Desanya doon, there is a big chance na mahuli pa siya agad.
Yes.
Kasi kamunti ka na si Desanya doon.
Yes, exactly. That's how disciplined this Signal Ultra Warrior composition is nga naman. Pero alam naman natin, what's gonna be the next objective natin dito?
Of
Look at
course.
this Tanya right now. He's
Going to the Lord.
He's already starting. Sinisimulan niya na ritong bawasan. Or technically, patayin na kagad yung Lord level 1.
Hindi nakuha dito ng Onage yung turtle. Yun sana yung mga early game objectives nila para manalo. And right now, this is going to be a very hard defense for the side of Onage. Si Lord, he needs to step up sa mga bagay na gagawin niya dito. He needs to find the proper targets para sa Tyrant's Revenge. Kasi kapag hindi niya nahuli yon, this might be GG.
Exactly.
And pupunta tayo ng game number 2, Signal Ultra dito, especially with the Lord. Ito yung mga recipe na kailangan nila para matapos ang isang laro.
Ako iisipin ko nga rito, how would they be able na ma-burst kagad yung Lord? The only burst damage that they have dito is the Lunox. CKTD hindi pa siya capable dito na to dish out enough physical damage para mabutas kagad yung Lord and Nyx. So syempre, though the damage export, it's a sustained damage Hindi naman siya yung basta mong maano. Pero look at here, binibigyan na kagad sila
Look at the damage output na nangyayari.
Text dito, sinusubukan pumasok but the sustain talaga coming from you. Kita mo yun, in-out lang yung ginagawa dito ni Tets at hindi siya kayang basta-bastang patayin dito ng Onage. But look at that, the Zaman Force will be there. Last Insanity na ginamit na ni Nixo pero yung damage halos walang naidulot sa Signal Ultra but the Lord is still up here onto the bottom lane. Pumapasok na sila dito sa bahay ng Onage. Tignan natin kung paano nila bubutasin. Pero yes, nakuha pa rin naman nila dito but look at what Eson is doing. Binabasag lang nila yung mga tore dito ng Onage.
Nakita mo si Lord doon, he was trying to use the Tyrant's Revenge, but at the same time, nagdadalawang isip ka na din eh.
Yes.
Kasi kapag ka ba kinuha ko tong kill na to, pwede ba? Pero right now, last insanity B na to. Dito, on the front line, si Sanya, umahabol sila dito. Bimo on the other hand, and look at that stun coming out from him. And yet, trying to deal as much damage as possible. Estes will go down, and this is the prime time for Onyx to actually come back. Dito nahuli. Ito na nga ba yung magiging problema, Kuya Rob? Hindi ba nila kaya isarado yung laro para sa kanila? Eson on the backlines, hindi siya maabot dito. Penalty zone na ba to? But Lord will go down. Bimo and Nexu, sila na lang ang buhay.
Dalawa na nga lang ang buhay dito for the Ownage. Wala na silang inhibitor turret dito. Signal Ultra really want to close this one. Makita na natin yung galit dito. Disanya, left and right with a chrono dash. Malalaman na natin. Eson, dire-diretso lang yung damage. Zaman force, Disanya rito. Ligso with the last insanity. Damage nga ba yung hinahanap natin? Pero wala. Hindi enough sila rito. Pero yung creeps, kayang-kayang ubusin dito. And tamang disengage na muna dito. Signal Ultra Warriors. They want na magkumpleto muna yung team nila rito and to do a final push para sa Ownage.
Okay, so the thing about Nixo kasi dito is hindi niya na-feel yung bar para dun sa true damage output.
Yeah, yung temperature.
Yung temperature.
Kailangan
Yung temperature. Dapat kasi talagang sabihin natin pumunta yun sa mga critical levels bago mo makuha talaga yung proper damage output ng isang export. Kung papansinin mo dito, yung Signal Ultra talaga kasi hindi hinahayaan na magkaroon ng oras na ma-fill up yon. Nakita natin yung damage output kanina ni Nixu, yung napa-overheat niya yung mga kalaban niya. Technically, parang kaya niyang kunin yung kill eh.
Yes.
But the only problem was, alam na din na Signal Ultra dito, and Signal Ultra has all the items in the world na gugustuhin nila. Look at the gold lead. This is almost, sabihin natin, 12K, kasi mag-hit na to ng 38K. And sabi nila dito, regroup tayo, tapusin natin yung laro ng maayos.
Yes, regroup ka talaga dito. And it's gonna be a uphill battle dito para sa Ownage. Orb out na muna dito si Iniel. We'll see dito mga kaibigan kung paano yung magiging huling depensa rito on the Ownage side. Makakakita pa kaya tayo dito, Butters, kung paano makakabalik yung Dyrot, which is one of the pseudo pick na ginawa ng Ownage dito.
Oh men, pero alam mo, si Kuya Eson talaga dito, bayad na bayad. Alam mo si Eson, hindi na bago pangalan na ito sa Mobile Legends eh. Ever since yung mga first seasons ng ML, literal na nandun na siya.
Yes, exactly. Giyang na giyang talaga dito.
Literal
Eson
na
with
nandun
the
siya.
6-2 dito para sa kanya. And look at how tanky Teds is.
Giyang na giyang.
Pero masyadong the minus armor coming from CKTD. Medyo nangangati pa rin dito si Teds.
And Lord, is this the perfect target? Really? Wow, okay.
Penalty zone. Para lang kay Lard. Pero look at the damage coming from Eson. Nangangati na dito yung tangke ng Ownage. And looks like, pero to be honest, kaya nila. Kaya nilang i-hold. Pero syempre, level 2 Lord, kung yung level 1 pa lang, naubos na dito yung turret nila. How will they be able to defend this level 2 Lord right now?
Mas nagiging madali para kay Tets dito na mag-initiate with the Terizla compared to Lord as the Kufra. Kasi ang problema kasi sa Kufra is telegraphed mo lahat ng gagawin niya. If he ever goes to a path, kapag ka mabilis yung mata mo, makikita mo sa siya pupunta and like this. Ito yung dapat nilang nagagawa kanina pa, pero right now next to sa may pinakagitna.
Pero yun na nga, the penalty zone na ginamit na dito ni Tex. God like that dito si Disanya. The Lord is still up dito. One down dito yung Ownage. Few will be able to take down one, pero that's gonna be it. Signal Ultra Warriors will gonna be taking game number 1 of the first series of our match.
That was clean for the side of Signal Ultra. They got the snowball, they got the momentum. And para sa akin, that was the only way that they could have won the game. And they did it perfectly. Great job to them. For the side of Ownage, their draft was good. But at the same time, yung execution, hindi nila masyado na panindigan. Iniel dito has enough damage to take down Disanya. Pero kasi ang pinaka naging problema is si Nixu didn't really have the time to bruise yung mga kalaban niya. When I mean bruise, kumbaga yung babawasan mo na ng onte. Not necessarily go for the takedown, pero as long as you bruise them, bahala na si Nixu doon, bahala na si Iniel, tsaka si KT dito mapos.
Yes, technically. Pero ang medyo para sa akin dito, nahirap